and touch the sky. In the city of angels, feels like I'm coming home. With my head up in the clouds, I am searching for something, and I'm still hoping. 'Cause I wanna be in, not out, wanna make this all count. Yes, I wanna go crazy now, gonna make this all count. Feeling like a rock star, 'cause tonight I'm getting out of line and it's alright. Feeling like feeling like just as cool as John Wayne in his movies. Feeling like I'm James Dean and I know it. Feeling like feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star.
I don't wanna feel this way, but it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Thought that we were meant to be. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. For you. For La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, 'cause I'd do anything. I just wanna be with you. How can you make me feel this way? Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Don't let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. I just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. It's fall, y'all. That's the name of the show tonight. Um, the leaves are the leaves were beautiful last week. But it has been so stinking windy here in Nashville that I could not um, get the drones out. So um, today I decided to heck with it, and so I got the Avata out. So we are going to check that out. Um, One Vision Aerial says my mic's on. So mic check. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything working out? I am in the middle of rendering a video on that screen. So that will look a lot better. It'll look more like that in a couple minutes whenever that video is done rendering. Because I'm going to show you some stuff tonight. I was hoping to get the video edited before, but it's been a long day for me. I went into Brentwood, where my office used to be before I started working from home. So I got to see coworkers I haven't seen in a long time, and that was really nice. And then we had a meeting at Einstein Brothers Bagels. Didn't get anything to eat though. I just drank some coffee. So since I was out by the office, I decided to go by the old mansion that I used to fly around all the time. I wanted to go to the ballpark, but all of the leaves around the ballpark were there were only yellow leaves and green leaves. And then all the yellow trees, half of the leaves were missing on them. So then when I went to the mansion, Resler, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the chat. But once I got to the other park, I walked up the trail. I ended up making my intro like 3 times. I did kind of like my old Insta360 walking, intro. But I was walking up this big hill, and y'all, I could feel my age. I was panting the whole way up. So I decided to do it again. So I stopped in the middle of the trail, like in kind of a pretty spot to do it. But it was super windy. And I realized that I never showed you guys the Avata. You know what? If me not changing my my smoke alarm battery is the only way I'll get super chats, then I'm never changing it. I'm just saying. You're creating a bad habit, Chris. But anyway, it was a good day. It was just a rush day. I drove all the way out to Lebanon to drop my son off to school, and then drove like an hour to where the office used to be. Because when we bought this house, we decided that we were going to buy a house that was kind of in the middle of mine and my wife's work. And so my wife is a teacher, so all the kids go to school with her. And then I went the other direction to work. But now that I work from home all the time, I drop my son off at school. So I still have kind of a morning commute, but I get to hang out with my son in the morning and teach him how to be a man, all of that. So, but it's been an interesting day. So I've got some cool things to show you guys. But I'm waiting for that video to render. So let's see. We're at 95%. So the pre-show is going to be a little pre-showish. I got a haircut this week. So it's still thin on top, but it does the job. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely a lot lighter on my head. I'll tell you that. So yeah, I have been 3D printing like a madman, trying to figure out what to throw on this Avata. Some of the things are working out and other things are not working out. I tried flexible PLA a couple weeks ago for you guys. That didn't work out because my printer just doesn't print PLA or flexible, or sorry, it doesn't print. What is it? Dang! I got 2 super chats in the same chat in the same live stream. Nice. But what was I talking about? But I'm looking at a printer for Christmas, and I think it's the FlashForge Adventurer. No, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's a really wide 3D printer, and it's got 2 extruders on it. And so what it does is the bed is in the middle of it, and it'll go all the way to one side or all the way to the other side. So I can print either with, I can either print with 2 colors. So I can put like, let's say like red on one side and black on the other side. If I put a model in there that has, like the guy that was showing it off had stripes. So I could 3D print in 2 different colors, or I could print all of my supports in dissolving filament, so I won't have to pop anything off. Or I could do 2 of the same thing at the same time. So that's pretty cool. And another example, something I'm going to show you tonight is, well, I can show you right now actually, is since I can't print in anything flexible. Thanks, Jim. So since I can't, no excuses now. Yep, y'all have paid me plenty of money to change the battery. I will do it this week, and then I will take it back out the following week so I can get more money out of you guys. Just kidding. But what I decided to do is everything that I print is going to have to be assembled. So what I did was I showed you guys this print from a couple weeks ago, and this is the duct, the ribbed duct that is all over the internet. You can also you can buy a 3D printed version from Kendobo, and there's a couple other people on Facebook that are printing this for people. I printed it myself, but because I can't print TPU, these little hooks that are right here snapped off. I did print with some old PLA, so it might be brittle. But what I decided to do is I decided to just build my own. So this, I'll just show you this design first. So this is, I found a nut on Thingiverse, and I was like, I'm going to start with that model. And so I decided to take the nut and design it around the hook system. But the hook system is too brittle. So this didn't work either. Well, this works, but it snapped right when I was screwing it together. So I took the bolt, and then I took another model that I found that had it takes an M3 screw, which is a metric screw. So it bolts together. So I'll show you guys how this works real quick. So I'm not going to put the nuts on, but actually maybe I'll put one nut on so it doesn't fall off. It's really hard to screw these nuts. Just kidding. Okay. Sorry, that was a little inappropriate for the kids in the room. All right. So There. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like kind of clipped on. And so this is a quarter. So once I have all 4 quarters on, it'll look pretty cool. It's not, I should have put another nut on here, but I'm still trying to figure out if I want it up here to kind of protect the camera, or if I want it straight like this. And then I might create like a bridge that goes all the way across. But since it's in 2 pieces, my plan is to, I've printed all the bottoms in black, and I'm going to print all the tops in red. And so super excited about that. But talk amongst yourself. I'm going to go get this video off of my other computer. So talk. Thing's hot. Oh. All right. You're going to hear a little sound. The beep beep show. All right, y'all gonna hurt my feelings. So tonight's gonna be a little unprofessional, but it's all right. We're all friends, right? We've got a lot to talk about. So I have officially put up the rules for the Project Fall Colors. And so I thought we would run through those rules real quick and explain why they are what they are. So, first let's do roll call. Let me go through and hit roll call. So Eat More Possums first, as always. Then we got Steven Drones. JC Flying is in the house. Oh, JC Flying ordered motors for the Avata upgrade. Interesting. I've seen a lot of people do the upgrade to the motors, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of the best of both worlds. You got a stronger motors, but then you have a drone that is actually pretty smart as opposed to something that you tune in Betaflight. So that's pretty awesome. Return to home, like, works great with the goggles, all of that. Bob Casey's in the house. One Vision Aerial's in the house. Sunrise Water Media is in the house. I forgot I was doing roll call. I had to go back. Jim's Droning is in the house. Jim, I watched your video this week of the motion controller. I thought that turned out really, really good. Charles Gillespie's in the house. And I saw Resler Mania's in the house. What's up? I think that's all I saw. I really appreciate all the super chats, y'all. Y'all really didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. Resler said his wife is a teacher as well. That's awesome. I think teachers are hot. At least mine is. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but you know what I mean. I think I said everybody. Oh, Brant Ariels, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good night. All right, roll call's over. Thank you all for joining my chat and hanging out with me tonight. So for Bob Casey's wife's a nurse. Yep, I've had some pretty hot nurses in the past. But nothing holds a candle to my wife. So I'm going to share this guy. I'll make sure that this is muted. All right, we're good. What am I doing? Okay. So I wanted to show you guys. All right, we're all over the place tonight. I'm going to switch to that guy. So I posted in the club. And if you're unfamiliar with what the club is, I'm not going to go into super details about it. But if you go to that link that's all the way over there on the other side of the screen, it says join the AV Club, club.SeanHydeStudios.com. That is my version of Patreon or joining the channel, but it doesn't cost you anything. So I really don't like asking for money. So I wanted to create a community that we could all hang out on that wasn't filled with like people I went to college with and friends from work and all that kind of stuff. I wanted a place that, you know, that was concentrated on content creating with action cameras and 360 cameras and drones. A place that we could kind of learn and be creative together. So I called it the Audio Visual Club. So this is, this is what this is. And then there's always a contest going on. At least for the last year, there has been. I was doing it every month, but it just got crazy. For me, it just got too expensive. And so then I did it every 2 months. And lately, I've been doing it just kind of like 3 or 4 months, just so we have enough time. I know we all have weird schedules, and sometimes it feels like homework or feels like work. But I'm going to read this for you guys. This week, Chuck from Covacation, I'm not sure exactly how to say it. Chuck Kovac, I think his name is. He joined the club per Chris over at Sunrise Water Media. And so he had a really cool fall color video, and Chris told him that he should join the competition. So this is him, Chuck Kovac. So everybody friend him on the club. So I thought before I sent him a link, I wanted to make sure all the rules were copacetic and Covaction. Are you sure it's Covaction? I think it's Covacation because they're a travel blog. Let me see. He's got one friend. I'm his only friend. Oh, Covaction. You're right. It is Covaction. Well, I thought Covacation was a brilliant name, and now I'm just kidding. I like Covaction too. Okay. Because it's action. Got it. So I want to go ahead and read this. So I said, so whenever I was coming up with the dates and what the competitions were, Bob Casey mentioned that that the colors might not be ready by the end of October. So the first line is, I've added a month for Bob Casey so the leaves can fully turn. Because I know that some of us, like his video was wonderful, Chuck's, but it was from Alaska, I believe. So different temperature, like the temperature in Alaska and the temperature here is vastly different. And then I know there are a lot of people farther south than me that the leaves are still pretty green. So I've added a month for Bob Casey so the leaves can fully turn. I've also added the color gray for Chris Sunrise Water Media. Join the fun, and then there's the link for the Fall Colors group. And what you have to do is you have to be a part of the club for one, but then you have to join the group to submit your stuff. Okay. The assignment for September through November is Project Fall Colors. I'm not sure what's going on there. The winner gets a t-shirt of his or her choice. Post your videos in the group. Requirements for submitting videos. Must be an AV Club member. Must have fall colors in the video. And so I put browns, yellows, orange, and reds, and then gray for Texans. And then must be 3 to 3.5 minutes long. So Steven Drones and Chuck were the only people that had submitted things earlier. So I just extended the time. I think it'll make a cool show for, maybe 2 to 2.5 minutes is not enough time for you guys to be truly creative. So we put a time limit on there because some people in the past, just to make it fair, because I think Nacho submitted like a 15-minute video or something like that. And so we tried to, and Bob, yes, you can make it over 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but I will cut it where I see fit. 2 3 minutes and 30 seconds, just so everybody has a fair chance. Okay. But that's a great question. You can submit whatever you want to me. But I really want the competition to be as fair as possible. Must be fresh, no old footage. So some people were submitting, videos that they made a year or two ago. I really want to encourage everybody to create now, as opposed to just pulling something out of their library. And then only one submission per person. So Jim's Droning kept submitting videos over and over and over again. So pick your best video. And if you want to just show everybody multiple videos, you can post in the regular chat, like in the regular profile, what video you want to show everybody. But the one that ends up in this group is your submission. Okay, so Brant says that he never got approved, so I'm going to go approve him real quick. So Brant, there was a lot of spam coming in, so I made it so I have to approve people, and so I kind of wait till someone complains that they weren't approved or they can't get in. And then I know that's a real person. So it's kind of backwards, but I wish there was a questionnaire that I could ask. And you have to answer the questions kind of like groups on Facebook. All right, so let me find you real quick. And I love doing this on the fly. Brant Ariels, there you are. All right. Brant is now approved. If you guys know of anybody else that needs to get in that has submitted, then let me know. So, and then you must link to a YouTube video. So you don't have the ability to actually upload things to the club. It is basic. You can upload pictures, but you can't upload videos because I'm not going to pay for a crazy server when YouTube lets you, when like using YouTube is just fine. And so if you don't have a YouTube channel, all you need is a Gmail address, and you've got a place to upload videos. You can make it unlisted so that it's not showing up on your channel. But if you make it unlisted and then you put the link on the club, it'll show it because you've put that link somewhere. Okay. But so deadline for the project is Monday, November 28th. So it's right after Thanksgiving. All right. There should be plenty of fall colors at Thanksgiving if you need to do it at the last minute. Okay. It doesn't have to be a drone video. It doesn't have to be a 360 video. It doesn't have to be an action camera video. Like, it could be from your cell phone if you want. I really just want to encourage you guys to create, and having something to create with, like a project, I think is, kind of takes some of the thought out. And so if you focus on something small like fall colors, or something we did in the past was red, Project Red. It just had to have the color red in the video. And so, we got tractors, we got barns, we got, there's a ballpark around me that's red. So, and then, I believe Jim did, like, he made his video red. He just, had a drone video, and then he used creative editing to make it reddish. So, really cool. What's up, Chuck? I was just talking about you, man. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good night. So Chuck, since you're here, I'm going to go into the group. So if you click on groups right here, this is how you kind of sign up for it. And you guys, once you're a club member, you can make groups yourself. Like, here's a group for the South Florida meetup. Most of these are just projects that I've done. Here's a sticker swap group. So people that have stickers for their channel. Chuck, I know you put stickers on your, I saw you put a sticker. What was it? I think it was on your Facebook page. You put a sticker on a magazine and an airplane, which I thought was pretty cool. So in the sticker swap, you can get people's addresses and send them stickers, and they'll send you a sticker back. And then I've got t-shirt and hat ideas. So I'm a graphic designer. So if you guys have ideas of things that you would like on a drone shirt or hat, or I'm wanting to do like camera stuff too. But if you have any ideas, you can join that group and add to it. So, yeah. So let's go into fall colors, or project fall colors. And I want to show you guys who has uploaded so far. So Steven Drones has posted a video, and Chuck and Jim. So we've got 3 videos up so far. There's a whole nother month. So if you guys, the people that have posted their videos, if you guys want, like, end up making a better video, or finding, you have more time to submit, you can always take this video, just put this video in the normal chat, and then upload a new one to the group. Or you can just say, tag whichever one you want me to enter into the competition. But okay. So Chuck, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're talking it up with the rest. I love that. I love creating a community that people can hang out. So I think I'm going to go in order. So 12 hours ago. So Jim is the first person to enter. So we are going to play his video. And okay, we're on mute. Good. So this is over streaming, and I've turned the audio off. So to keep from getting any copyright strike. I know a lot of people put Epidemic Sound on their videos, but on my stream, I'm not going to put that audio on, but the links in the club to those videos actually have their audio in them. So this video is from Jim. Jim's droning, and he is flying the DJI Avata, the latest flavor from DJI. And he's got Perfect Colors by the DJI Avata. I think like a really cool acoustic version of True Colors by Cyndi Lauper or someone covering True Colors, I think would go beautifully on this video. Just saying. I always love a cloudy day and flying over water, where you can see like the parallax effect of the clouds over the water. I love that there is a neighborhood, there's a soccer field, there's a factory, there's beautiful trees, there's a trail. Like, I think I want to live right here. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, Bob, the audio definitely does add to the video. So there will be, so the video that you guys will vote on will actually have the audio from the videos. So you guys can see what the creator, what the creator's mind, what was in the creator's mind when they created the video. The audio definitely goes with it. I just don't want to play it on my live stream because it takes like 3 weeks for the video to ever get approved after I mute video and like mute audio in the video and all that crap. YouTube is a lot slower than it used to be. So I think Jim is right there somewhere. Because when he lands, I think he's right by those poles. But I think this is a beautiful video. So, yep, there's Jim right there. I think. Your audio will be on your video. So it just won't be on my live stream. Okay. Your audio will be all over the club and everybody will vote based on your audio and your video. All right. There's Jim right there. You're going to get a crick in your neck. So here's Jim landing on the concrete. Nice landing. All right. So that was the first video. And then this is Chuck's video. And the audio is amazing. So if you have a chance, go back and watch it with the audio. I think I'm going to watch eat some popcorn. So Brant, basically you just take the link of YouTube, like your YouTube video, and put it in and then hit post. And then when you hit post, it'll grab the thumbnail from your video and all that. And then you might have to hit post again. So this video looks awesome, but it's not even to the good part, y'all. It's getting there. Here it comes. This would have been great for planes, trains, and automobiles, which was the project last month. But I think this is awesome. He's flying over the tracks. And I believe this is... Oh, and now he's in the tracks with the Avata. But, Chuck, are you using the Mavic 3? Was that what you said you were using? I love sugar maples. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. It was a good video. I like it. But the red trees, I don't know if all red trees are sugar maples, but we've got a sugar maple in our front yard, and it turns red, and it's red for about a week, and then we get this crazy storm. But I love that. And if you look closely, you get to see Chuck at the end, which is probably the best part. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a false ending right there. I thought it was ending, but it didn't. The audio probably would have helped there. I also love the trees that the leaves have already fallen off of. They kind of look like spider webs from the sky. I really love that. When I saw this video from Chuck, I was like, man, train tracks is a great idea. Because you can wait till the train goes by, and then you know which direction there's a train. And if there's only one track, you know that there's not going to be another train coming in the opposite direction. So there's Chuck right there. Everybody say hi to Chuck. Oh, he's done. Music by Epidemic. So I saw his subscribe button there. And so I want to show you guys on the club. If you want to subscribe to someone, you can roll over. You can roll over their thumbnail up in the top left and go ahead and subscribe to their channel right from there. So that's pretty awesome. But great job, Chuck. And I'm really glad you're here, man. I was trying to figure out where I'd seen Chuck before. I was already subscribed to his channel. And I've watched a couple of his videos, but I know that we've talked in person. And so if you guys saw me and Chuck on a live stream together, let me know which one that was. I don't know if it was Art's channel or Adrian's channel or Maddie's channel, or so I've been on a lot of different live streams, just kind of jumping in. So anyway, and if you want to support my channel, click on any of these links over here and buy something from Amazon. So this is the only ads that I said I would do. So hopefully this will pay for. This cost me $100 a month, $100 a year for the club that I created, the platform that I created it on, and then maybe another 100 for hosting. So the plan with these ads is really just to pay for the club. I'm not really making any money on it. So that was Chuck's video. I need to stop it. It might freak out. And then this is a video from Steven Drones. This is called Fall Colors. So let's check his video out. So Doug, that way. So if you go to the link, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the link. Well, if you go to the link over there, it says join the AV club, club.shawnidestudios.com. If you go there and join the club, I'll know to look for Doug Mack. And if you join the club and then post it in groups. So I'm going to go ahead and go over there and look for you to see when you join. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry, you're already there. So if up at the top of your page where it says groups, do it there. So Steve's video looks amazing. I love the wide shots, and the fact that you don't just have trees in it, but you also have like, kind of location. I think that's really cool. But I also do like the videos of just like the tree leaves or whatever. But that yellow tree is really, really popping over in the left. And I love the depth. Like you can see kind of forever in your videos. So we're going to do this every week. So every new submission as it goes through, we're going to show it. I'm probably not going to show these videos next week, but if someone submits after this live stream, then I will show them on the next live stream. But I love, for one, I love you guys hanging out. But I also love showing your content, and kind of all of us not critiquing in a bad way. Like I don't want to be like judgy and hateful and all that. Like I know we all come from different levels. No question's a bad question, or whatever. But I love how you guys are encouraging each other, and because I love to create, but I got to be honest. Sometimes my YouTube channel it gets frustrating. Sometimes it feels like work. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. But when it comes to stuff like this, I really, really like. I've decided that I'm not the reviewer that, like, I just can't afford to buy a whole bunch of stuff and review it and get it out before everybody else gets it out. DJI doesn't send me anything. Insta360 I thought was going to send me something, but they never did. So so anyway, so I'm not that guy. But I really enjoy creating stuff. I really enjoy like challenging myself, and I think the club and these projects are a great way to do that. So I'm going to see if anybody else has posted to the group. So Doug, if you end up submitting, let me know. There's 6 members. Let's see who's. So Bob, Chuck, Jim, Chris, me, and Steve. Okay. So yeah. I'm going to hide that. And now I'm going to show you what I was out doing today. I'm going to go ahead and end my screen share just in case. Sometimes if you're sharing a couple things in Melon, it doesn't work out. Okay, so I went out to this park, and I recorded with my Avata, and I did the Cinelike D, and then I applied the. All right, Doug. I'll put that on the live stream in a minute. Okay. Remind me if I don't. And JC posted on the regular club, so I can move that over to the contest as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and just play this video, and I'll kind of walk you guys through it. I've got a weird glitch on my Avata. It only records like the first minute and 40 seconds. It like kind of freezes and jitters. I don't know if you guys have that problem. I think I'm going to try, like, even now it's kind of jittery, which kind of stinks. Eventually it'll fix itself, but I don't know if it's just Horizon Steady or what. But there's a lot of jitter going on. I tried to do kind of two different types of videos, because in Chuck's video, Chuck had, and this is inspired by Chuck's video, he did it with the Mavic 3 and the Avata. So I was trying to see with my Avata if I could do, okay, thanks, Chuck. So I was trying to see if with the Horizon Steady, I keep wanting to call it Horizon Hold, but it's the Horizon Steady. I wanted to kind of point down and get kind of a normal shot, and then also get some kind of FPV shots closer up. But this is just kind of my raw video. It's not edited or anything. But I kept trying to get a good shot. I was able to point down here, but every once in a while the drone would get in the shot. So compared to all of my camera drones where the blades are kind of on the side, the ducts that are the camera is, when it's pointing down, it's basically pointing down to this little crotch. It's got like a little Avata crotch right here. So it didn't work out exactly the way that I wanted it to, but some of this footage looks like footage that I would get with my Air 2S. But I thought overall it was a pretty day. And I'm not sure if Melon is freaking out or if the video is freaking out. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. But it was overall a really cool day. The exposure kind of focused on the sky. So when I came down low, it took a little bit to kind of move into the proper exposure. And it was about maybe around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the sun was kind of pointing right at the lens some part of the day. So this is kind of the flight. It turned out really, really cool. There were some areas that were like, I don't know if I'm under a big cloud or what right there. Let's see. And then I'm trying to get to the part of the video where I'm like, yeah, right here. So I almost completely crashed right here. I didn't see those branches until I got right up on them because it was so dark. And then I started going down towards the trail, and then I was like, I don't know if I can come up from this. So I got a little scared and came back up. Um, so, but I thought the colors were really cool. Even this, like, even these weeds right here, I thought looks really cool. There's a bunch of different colors in there. There's some dead weeds, and then there's some different kinds of weeds. And then here I got the God rays. And then I think coming up is about the best part. So, yeah, Chuck, I punkered a couple times. And I didn't have time to get the goggle footage off. Actually, maybe I can. They might be in the right format. We'll see. But I thought this shot right here was like the money shot because you got the mountains in the background, you got the blue sky. I'm getting like down close, but I wish I would have flown a little bit more cinematic. But because it was so windy, I got a little nervous. And I will show you guys if this works out, I'll show you guys what the footage from the goggles looks like. Now the footage from the goggles is not color corrected or anything, but I will definitely, there I am right there. And that's another thing that kind of made me nervous is my return to home was like right next to trees, my home point. So. I thought this was a pretty cool shot too. Just kind of a reveal of where I was. So I think I have plenty of footage to get like a 3-minute video out of it. But every once in a while it would get too dark. Since I have it in Cinelec D, I might clip it out and then do my own like exposure on different clips. So Doug, this is in Brentwood, Tennessee. So it's a very rich suburb of Nashville. So, and then the video video's over there. So I'm going to take that off. And now I want to show you guys what the goggle view is. And let's see if we can do that. F. Oh, nope. All right, I'm going to see if this plays over here. It's saying the drive needs to be repaired. Whoa. That's not right. Oh. That's weird. It might be coming up. It's probably not going to come up, though. Oh, wait. Yes. Nope. Well, nope. Awesome. We're live, y'all. This is what happens. Got to go with the punches. All right, so we're not going to show the goggles, but I will try to either repair that video and do a video where you guys can see exactly how windy it is. It is super windy, super crazy windy. So I also wanted to show you guys what it looks like in slow motion. So I'm going to get to the good part. We'll go to the pucker moment. Here's the pucker moment. All right. Let's all pucker together. That sounded weird. So Chuck set his return to home to hover. I need to do that. I'm also scared, like, if I'm in this pucker moment and it starts to return to home. All right, Doug Mack, I just approved you. Together we pucker. Dadgummit, I dropped my popcorn. But I love doing the slow motion. I hate the fact that I can't do slow motion. I can't do 120 frames per second and do horizon lock later. Oh, sorry. I can't do horizon steady and 120 frames per second at the same time. So the slowest I get with horizon is 60 frames per second. And then this is slowed down to 30. Well, slowed down half, 50% speed. You know what I'm talking about. Here's the God rays. So I think this is a really cool shot. There's some really interesting flares going on. So someone said this is proximity flying. I'm new to that term. And then this is the money shot right here. I'm definitely keeping that shot. I just hope the video is messing up because it's live and it's on Melon and not because the video is corrupt. But I definitely want to come out here. So something I didn't tell you guys from last week, maybe I did. I should be getting the money back from my DJI goggles any day now because Amazon received them today. So when I get the money back from from the DJI goggles, for those of you that don't know, my goggles, when I got the Avata, I just got the Avata by itself so I could use it with my DJI FPV goggles and version 2. And I did the firmware update, and all of a sudden one eye went out completely, and then the other eye would blink on and off over and over and over again. And so my first 2 or 3 weeks with the DJI Avata was done with one blinking eye. So I bought I sent my DJI FPV goggles to DJI to repair because it was still under warranty. And then I bought another pair on Amazon and used those for like 2 videos. And then DJI decided that that my goggles couldn't be repaired. So they sent me a brand new pair. And so I returned those to Amazon. So Amazon, I didn't return a used pair of goggles. I returned a brand new set that DJI sent me. And so now whenever I get that money back on my credit card, then I'm going to probably buy more batteries for the Avata because I'm really loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. I'm loving it. All right. So that's the slow motion. I really can't wait to get there's one thing that I want to try, and I don't remember exactly what the app is. I've got to look it up again, but it's Chris, you know what it is actually. It's an app that you can stabilize your FPV footage. That works with the Avata. So I might be able to do 120 frames per second and then stabilize it. But the 120 frames per second is 2.7K. And then if I stabilize that, it'll probably crop in even further. So I don't know. I might just give up on 120 frames per second altogether until I get the new GoPro Mini. So if that comes out in the next couple days, when I might just get that instead of Avata batteries. But so let's see here. What did I miss? All right. So so Bob, when he sees a near miss, he puckers. Chris says proximity flying is his favorite. Bob said this isn't a cheap hobby. I see a crash and I think, oh no. Oh, so that's exactly something. That's something I mentioned in my intro video when I was recording it. That like this drone might be the first drone that I ever lose in a tree. I've crashed probably 4 times total. And so this Avata, I've taken more risks with this Avata than I have anything else. But I really, really love it. So Chris said the app is called GyroFlow. So I might check into that. So JC has 5 Avata batteries and bought another goggles. The Try. By the, what does BTRY mean? Battery? Oh, another goggle battery. Got it. Okay. No need to translate. So I'll be climbing a tree. If a tree is too much for me, I'll have a chainsaw. Oh, that's a good idea. I should just keep a chainsaw in my Jeep. And then if I lose my drone, you can do that. I'll probably try to shake the tree or climb up. Actually, I probably won't climb a tree. I'm too old to climb a tree. Not too old to climb it, but if I fell, it would be very bad. I don't heal as well as I used to. Yeah, so it was definitely the firmware update because there was another guy on Facebook on the DJI Avata group that had the exact same problem, except it was a different eye. So, and he described that he heard a sizzle sound in his goggles. I never heard a sizzle sound, but I could have missed it. Um, but what ended up happening was the motherboard. Um, I don't know if they called it a motherboard. I believe they called it something else, but it was a circuit board in the goggles that ended up shorting out. And it was right when, like, I literally flew with those goggles the day before with my DJI FPV drone, and they worked great. And then the next day, I did that firmware update. So excited to fly my Avata, and that happened. So I thought for sure it was going to be, I was going to send it to them and they were going to fix it with a firmware update, but they didn't. So Brant says that he's taking more risk with his second Air 2S. Gappage. Everybody's talking about the gaps. Nice. So if anybody needs, Chuck has a spare Mavic 2 Pro, no remote control, but it needs a pilot who lost one. Nice. I have a Mavic Pro that I am probably going to start. I'm probably going to sell a lot of drones in the next month. I keep saying I'm going to sell my drones, and then I don't. But there's a lot of new stuff that I want. Everything's new's coming out for Christmas, and so I think I'm going to actually sell some stuff. So JC said that his first Avata flight, he went through a line of monkey bar rings. I think I remember that. I think I saw that. Yes, Doug. There is definitely a smoke detector battery chirping. It chirped last week, and it is chirping now. So Chris said, did you know that I ended up with your version 1 DJI goggles? You bought them from Brent, who bought them from me. Dang, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm probably going to sell the drone I bought with them. I have a something I'm going to be putting up for sale is a iFlight Bumblebee. It's the version 1, I believe, but it has a DJI Air unit in it, and I'm probably going to sell the controller with it. And then I have several tiny little FPV drones that I'm going to sell. So I'll probably put them on eBay and then put them in the club. So let's see. Oh, so Chuck was looking at a smoke detector. That happened last time. Oh, by the way, did anybody find what live stream that happened last? Free hat still up in the air. Yeah, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. I think I want to sign off at 8. But I think it's been an awesome show so far. I love having you guys in here and chatting. I had a video pop up. I told you guys why. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I told you guys why I say 7 p.m. Central, like right up there. That my show is 7 p.m. Central every week, and then I start at 6:30, and people were wondering why. Um, and the and the reason I do that is because of my because I would sit in my live stream and nobody would show up. And so I found that video last week, and I thought I would show it to you guys. And it's, y'all, it's really sad. It really, really is. But whoa. It says I have 541 live streams. Dang. But I thought it'd be fun to go back to a live stream that's in the apartment. And just see. Just kind of laugh at myself. And it might not. Well, let me just find a video and I'll show you guys how sad my live streams used to be. Okay, I found. Let's go way back, way back. Okay, it's 271. Nope. Sorry, this is dead air. Dead air, dead air. Let's see if this is one. This is probably one. It's so bad, y'all. All right, so YouTube. So how are you guys doing today? I'm pretty excited. I've had a good week. I'm just in the room talking to myself because nobody's showing up. If you're here after the fact, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live chat. Please like, subscribe to my channel. No, I'm just kidding. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about, just tech, drones, whatever you guys want to talk about. In the chat, if you guys want to type into the chat and Let me know what you want to talk about. We'll just talk about that. If not, I'll just kind of ramble until somebody brings up a subject. If the room gets hot and heated and there are so many people chatting and you want to change the course of the conversation, there's a super chat, so you can donate to the channel and get your super chat nice and colored and up in
Like, this is
news.
lame. Like,
We hit 3,000 subscribers this week. Hit it on Sunday, and I think maybe we're up at 3,050 now or something like that. But it's just so blessed to have you guys. I've been doing a lot of videos on the DJI Osmo Pocket, so that's been fun. I'm still up in the air about
let's see
that
if
camera.
anybody shows up. Okay, so someone
Ordered
shows
the-
up about 10 minutes in.
Say something.
Wait,
Band-Aids. Like I'm an UX engineer at work, and we're building this software. And
I think I'm wearing the same
you try
shirt.
to come up with every
I
scenario
think
that
that's
a
the
user
shirt I'm wearing right now.
will use something. And then you put your product in front of users, and all of a sudden they're just doing some crazy stuff with it. And I think that's what DJI is doing. Like DJI had a bunch of engineers that were like, "This is what it should do," and then Sean gets a hold of it, and all of a sudden there's all these things that he's wanting to do with it that it doesn't do, and then some people love the camera and it's like the best thing ever.
So Brent, this is 3,000 subscribers. I just mentioned
so
I have
it's interesting.
3,000 subscribers and nobody showed up to my live
So
stream.
what do you guys want to talk about?
Nobody.
Who is in here? There was 3 people for a minute, and now there's 2 people, and now there's 3 people again, and there's 4 at a time. So somebody say something.
Like
I'm
10
looking
minutes
over at
in,
the
I'm
chat right
begging
there.
for people to say things.
I have everything set up, so when I look at the chat, when I read the chat, I'm actually looking at the chat on your screen. I went to all that trouble, guys, and nobody's saying a word.
So this is why I do a pre-stream.
Do you guys
Like
want
a
me to sing a song? What do you want me-
pre-show. Robin said something.
Oh. What's up, Robin? Finally, somebody said something. Awesome. What's up, Robin? What are you doing? Where are you
10
at?
minutes and 30 seconds into the live stream. And the problem is that I used to
I like it how you said present. We're in school.
I used to display the chat. So I forget if it, I think it was like Everyday Dad or somebody
For
that
those of
had
you
the
that
live,
are
like in
new to the
OBS, he
channel
had the
and
live
chats,
chat up.
if you
And I think
would
now, like,
subscribe to all the
I
other
see several people do it.
that are in the chat.
But I ended up taking the live stream,
That'll kind of
the live
help us
chat
all
off
as we're
of my live stream
starting
because
out
there were
YouTube
times
channels
when
or
nobody
trying
would
to
say
build up our
anything.
subscriber base.
And it's just an example of how far I've come. Like now, you guys are in here every week, like talking to each other, and I love it. It is so much more
You're a
fun
sales professional.
for me to do this
We're learning how to
with you
transition
guys
from using
than
phones.
to sit and talk to
Well, I
myself,
hope so, man. I
hoping
get a
that
bunch of
someone
sales
would
calls
say
all the
something.
time. I don't even really use my phone anymore. So many people call it, wanting me to buy something.
So anyway,
So
I just thought that
there's
was
a
kind of funny.
positive way that you can do that.
That is why it's why we do the pre-show nowadays. And that I need to turn this off. And that was a live stream from, what is the date on that? I don't know where to find the date actually. That was January 9th of 2019. So, yeah. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I hate to stop the live chat with 12 people in here. But I've had a really long day. But I want to go edit my Avada video and put it out for you guys in the next couple days. The last video that I put out where I did kind of the Horizon Steady, which I need to change the title of that video now that I know it's called Horizon Steady. But so I uploaded that video 3 times. I put it live once. So it never turned into 4K. It rendered up to like HD, like 1080, I think. And then it never rendered. And then I found this other video where you go into the editor on YouTube and you add like a little blurry square. And then that forces YouTube to re-render the video, to reprocess it. And so I did that. And then someone commented on the video, and I got a couple likes, and then I ended up watching to the end of the video, and there was this crappy blurry square in the spot that I did not tell YouTube to put it. And so I was like, and it was the best part of the video. It was like after all the explanation, and then it was like the good footage at the end, the floaty butter. And so I was like, well, crap, I'm just going to, so I took it back off, and then I uploaded again. And then it ended up uploading fine, and it processed in full 4K in like an hour. So I don't know what was up with that video. So hopefully this next one will process better. I don't know if it's like, that was the first one that I applied a color correction to, like a lookup table. So, sometimes maybe the color palette was wrong or something. I don't know. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We had some different people in here tonight. Chuck was in here. Brent was in the house. So, yeah, Resler was in here. I haven't seen him in a while. Doug was in the house. I mean, I really appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. And I hope that you guys will hang out on the club, and we can really make this channel whatever you guys want it to be. Chuck's still the noob. He's a newbie. So he's the noob on the NoobTube. So, but yeah, so we've got a month to upload to the club. And I also want to show, so Chuck, since you're new, I want to show you one more thing while you're here. So I have 3 merchandise stores up on the club. If you end up winning the competition, or you just want to buy a shirt or hat or something like that, for the AV Club, which is kind of our little private club, there is a store, basically just with the AV Club logo on it. And then we also have cups, which are cool. Travel mug with handle, which that's not the mug that I was talking about. I thought there was a cup on here, but it says all products, but it's not all products. Here we go. So this is one that I really like. This little, since you're a travel guy, this is kind of a cool little camping mug. But so there's that store. There's my drone store. And if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on a t-shirt, I can do that as well. This is a design that I sent Chris to wear on his channel. I think he wore it on Ready Set Drones. But this is the DJI Avata, and since it's a Cine Whoop, it's got Whoop Whoop on it. But I have like a landing gear, or sorry, a landing pad, FAA licensed pilot. There's a couple that I made for Chris. Also has this shirt. This was Nacho's idea of like a battery catching on fire. Fly Inspired. This is a Steven Drones has purchased several different items with iFly Hex or Flying Six Blades. So this is Fly Unfolded. So kind of like the Airs or the Mavics. I fly drones periodically. It's kind of a play on the periodic table. I took this idea from someone else. I forget what they did. But like this design has been everywhere. So that is that. And then if you want to support my channel, there's a lot of different variations. I grew up with MTV and Nickelodeon. And so every time I see a cool shirt from like Under Armour or something like that, or Paragonia, or I take my logo and make it work with that. This is kind of a cool design. It's kind of an optical illusion. And then this is the kind of my favorite logo that I've ever done. So my logo, which is, it's kind of up in the right corner. It has, 3 colors. And when the DJI FPV drone came out, this is actually traced the blades for the DJI FPV drone and then applied it to my logo. So I was actually pretty pleased the way that turned out. But anyway, so with the rules of Project Fall that you have already entered, if you win, then what happened? That's not what I wanted to do either. Here, let's just go here. I think I was editing the group. 8 members. So in the rules, you get to pick a t-shirt of your choice. So any of the stores that I have, you can pick a shirt and I will send that to you. So yeah. Oh, we got 2 more videos. All right, if you guys want to stick around, I'm going to play 2 more videos and then we're going to call it a night. Okay. So this is Brant Aerials. Oh. Just in case. Oh, that's beautiful. I love like the sand hills or whatever, the gravel piles or whatever that was in the background. That looks really cool. Whoa, that tree has half leaves, half nothing. That's pretty cool. So Brant, if you're still in here, what are you flying with? Air 2S. Nice. The Air 2S is an amazing drone, y'all. Oh, I'm also going to sell my smart controller if anybody is in the market for one of those. I bought the smart controller to use with my Air 2S, but I think I'm going to sell it. So Brent said this is straight off of the drone, no color correction. Did you record it in Vivid, or is this just kind of natural? Oh, it's beautiful. I love those branches in the foreground with the trees in the background. That's cool. Those are beautiful trees. I love water. Water looks so good from the sky. I love it. Is this like a local park that you're flying from? That kind of looks like a gazebo down there. All natural. Nice. So everybody go check out Brent's channel if you haven't already. And this is Doug Mack. Dodge Park in Sterling Heights, Michigan or Missouri. I don't know that. Oh, this is a cool shot. So Doug, what are you flying with on this drone, on this video? Chuck says drones make great leaf blowers. That's awesome. Nice. I like that shot. Very well done. It's crazy how that tree has all of its leaves, and then, ooh, that's a beautiful shot. I love that bridge. Michigan. Okay, you're Michigan. So since you're from Michigan, do you hold up your hand and tell them where you're at on the hand? Like what part of Michigan you're from? I have another friend from Michigan that that's how she tells me where she's from. And then I have relatives up in Niles. Oh, that's a beautiful park. That splash pad is cool. I like how the splash pad is blue, even though it's probably too cold to splash around. Ooh, that amphitheater is really cool. This is a beautiful park. I love the colors. That dog's going to jump up and bite your drone. That's a beautiful bridge. I like bridges and water. Yeah, this park is screaming for the Avata. Flying around the splash pad, the playground, the bridge. Like, yeah. That's a nice shot. I love like all of the colors in the water that are all smeared. You know, it kind of looks like a Bob Ross painting. This is a happy little tree, happy stream, happy river, whatever this is. It's probably a river. Oh, that's cool. And the clouds look great. Like, oh, you can see it's so flat. So in Tennessee is not very flat at all. So we have hills everywhere. But when you just pulled up above those trees, like it's super flat, so you can see for miles. Here in Tennessee, you can see to the next hill. That's about as far as you can see. I love the trails too. Oh, that's pretty. Is that someone's house or is that like a? Yeah, that's beautiful. I love those stairs in the front. Whoa, whoa, getting a little crazy. Ooh, going under the bridge. Don't return to home from here. Cancel return to home. Oh, I'm yawning. I definitely need to stop the stream. I haven't hit anything with my Avata. I ran into myself just to try it, but something I'm worried about. I like to fly over my head because I like to feel like the brush of like the air blowing down from my Avata, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get my hair stuck in it. Ooh, she rammed a metal pole. So Doug says we have no hills here. So Doug, I am from like Kokomo, Indiana area, and it's all flat farmland out there. So I totally understand. Where I live in Nashville is kind of like in a ridge, so Nashville is like this basin. So it's like a bowl, and then surrounding Nashville are all these hills, and then when you get out to the edge, you got the Smoky Mountains over East Tennessee. Oh, I see your drone right there. So did you? Maybe I missed the answer. What drone are you flying here, Doug? Oh, no, Mavic. There it is, snow blowing. That's awesome. Okay, Mavic 2 Pro. Daggum, you're clearing off the whole trail. That's awesome. All right. That was awesome. So we've got a lot of good submissions. So everybody that's new to the chat, tell all your friends about the contests and the club and my live stream and my channel and Nashville Hot Chicken, barbecue, sweet tea, all the good stuff. Now, hope you all have a wonderful week. I will catch y'all in the next video. Stay tuned for more videos on the Avata. And then I'm also, since it's been so windy, I'm going to start doing some Insta360 tests as well. And I might get the GoPro Mini in a couple days if it decides to come out. I think it's coming out on the 20th maybe, which is a couple days. So hopefully I'll get my refund from Amazon. If not, I'll go through the pay in for from PayPal on Friday. So yeah, have a wonderful day, y'all. Everybody like and subscribe to each other's channels, and join the community. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications when I put out more live streams, videos on drones, action cameras, regular cameras, and live streaming. All the good stuff, y'all. Have a wonderful night and week. Peace out.